Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi theme tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and web design and techtips.com. Well, in our last video we completed our little tech homepage that we've been building here with this last little section. Let's go ahead and make this our actual homepage for our site. At the moment we've got it set to this, which was just the initial shop page that we built quickly to have something there. So let's go to our dashboard. We're going to go down to Divi, Theme Customize. And once it's loaded, let's go down to Home Page Settings and choose the correct page. Now mine's not in the list there. If we go to our Tech Home page, it's because it's a draft page, I believe. Okay, let's just hit the little button. This time we'll publish it rather than save a draft. We can exit the visual builder. Now if we go back here and do a refresh, now go down to our home page settings. There's our new page, Tech Home. Simply going to select that. And there we have it. There's our new home page for our site. I think that'll work okay. Great. So what we want to do next, just make sure I hit the publish button here. Let's go back to the old home page. Now when I hit the little logo at the top here, it should take us to our new home page, which it does, and it'll save the URL as our regular home page URL. Great. So the next thing I want to do is when we add a product to our cart here, or go to the product page I should say, let's customize our product page. That looks okay, and if you're happy with that, that's fine, leave it just like that. But let's make it our own. Let's decorate it and make it our actual own. So this time let's go down to our dashboard again, and we're going to go down to Divi and Theme Builder. I'm going to add a new template, and it's going to ask us where we want it or what we want it to affect. I want it to affect all my products, so all products. Create the template. It puts in the global footer as standard. You can always build a new one for each page if you want to, but that's going to work fine for me. Let's add a custom body. I'm going to build a custom body, and I'm going to build from scratch. First thing, I'm going to put in a row with 3 columns in it, and to the first one I'm going to add a breadcrumb. Woo breadcrumbs. That'll take us to the product itself. Text, I want it to be in the middle of our little column right there, so I'm going to put that in the middle. I'm going to save that. I'm going to go into our section and get the background sorted out before we go any further. So let's add a background color. I guess I'll use my purple that I've been using. Let's put an image in also. That one will do fine. And now let's blend this image a little bit using the background image blend, still on the image settings, and something like that will work absolutely fine. And my section's a little bit too wide there, so let's pull it up, and we'll pull it up at the top as well. I'm simply left clicking and dragging it to the position that I want it. Want that kind of home products in the middle there. Okay, now we've got that done. Let's make our row full width. So I've gone into the green tab for the row. I'm going to go to sizing. I'm going to put the width up to 100%, and I'm going to copy that 100%, Control C and Control V, paste it into max width below. That's going to make our row full width, and it's spread these out more. Great. Let's go back in here into our little module, dark one for the module, green for row, blue for section. I just want to make this white in color, text, white. There, we can see it a lot better then. And for the second one, I'm going to go ahead and put in product name. So I'll just put in text right here, and we'll use a bit of dynamic content. Get rid of the actual content that's there. I'm going to hit the little disk icon, left click, and say post or archive title. That'll give it the title of the product page that we're on. And again, I want to make this text white or light in color at least. Let's make it white. And I want it to be in the middle. And I want it to be a little bit bigger than that too. So let's make it a little bit bigger. Something like that. That's fine. And for the last one, we'll do a similar thing. We'll put in a bit of dynamic content. Could have just copied that last block, I suppose. We'll get rid of this. Hit the little disk icon again, and I want the date in over here. Current date. Fantastic, we're actually on it. And again, I want that to be white so it stands out against that background. And I also want it to be in the middle of the block there. So let's go down a little bit more. Make sure he's in the middle. Fantastic. Okay, last thing I want to do is I'll put a bit of box shadow on the section. Back into the blue tab. And add a bit of box shadow. There we go. Okay, let's add a new section now underneath this. And here's going to be our content. So I'm going to make it a regular section. Now I'm going to have two columns for the first bit. In the first bit, I'm going to have the Woo image, or the image for the actual product that it's going to be advertising here. So Woo images for this product. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to leave that just like that. I'm going to add a bit of box shadow to the bottom of it. Move this so you can see what's going on. Okay. Now let's have Woo price next door to it. And these are all come as standard with Divi Builder. If you've not got these Woo ones there, you've probably not got WooCommerce installed, because they'll only appear when you've got WooCommerce installed. So I want Woo price right there for this product. Design wise, I want it a bit bigger than that. I think I'll use my purple color as well, price text. I think it's semi-bold at least. And we'll make it that purple color. There we go. And I want to make it a little bit bigger, not too much bigger. We'll say 40, something like that. So it's definitely visible. 41, 40, that's fine. Okay, I just want to bring that down slightly so it's more just below the head of this image right here. So let's go to spacing and give it, say, 30 pixels on the top. That's absolutely fine. Okay, then under here I want to add an add to cart. So we'll hit the little plus down to the Woos again. Woo add to cart. There we go, fantastic. Again, it's for this product. What elements do I want? I want the quantity field. I don't think I want to show stock. And we'll go to our design. And the text is pretty much okay, really. I'm just going to decorate that button. Fields text color, I guess I could give that purple color as well. You see it's changed it over there. And fields focus text color, we'll make that purple as well. Don't want any shadow or cornering on there. Go down to the button. I want to use the custom styles. Again, I'll make my button background purple, but I want it to be a darker purple on hover. So again, we'll hover over where it says button background there, hit the little arrow to bring up our non-hover and hover states. On the hover state, I'm just going to make it a darker purple. And we want the text color to be white. And again, the border we want to be the same color as the actual button itself. So I want it to be purple initially. And then on a hover state, make sure we're on a hover, we'll make it the darker purple. Fantastic. And let's just give it a bit of box shadow. I'm going to take the little icon off of there. You see the little icon? Just going to flip that to off. We'll put a bit of text shadow on there just to make it stand out a bit more inside the button. And a little box shadow underneath. Fantastic. Well, that's going to work fine. Okay, let's add a little row now underneath here, and we'll have it a full width row. So we'll have one column. And let's put a description of the product in here. Woo description. That's great, and I'm just going to leave that pretty much as it is. Heading text, I may just change a little bit. Let's make our heading text the purple color. I don't know if there'll be any headings in there until we try it with a product. Apart from that, I'm going to leave that just like it is. Now let's add another module. And if you can't get to that little black button that's under our row module right there, hit the purple one, take us to wireframe. And there we are, we can add one just like that. And I want to add Woo related products, and it'll pull up some related products. There we go. And we can switch back to our desktop view. Here's our related products. Product count of 4's fine. This product's fine. Random order's fine. Only thing I want to change that star rating, the color. So we'll make that purple. We can make those a little bit bigger too. Or too big. Something like that. And the price down below, again, we'll make that the same color. Price text. And we'll bring it up a little bit inside and make it semi-bold. That's fine. That's okay. But what I kind of like to do, let's save this and just X out and save our changes here. What I'd like to do is I'd like to reuse a couple of these modules on all of our product pages. For instance, I'd like everybody to know about the sale on our, when they look at a product, just in case they've not come in that way. And I'd also like them to sign up. So let's enable the Visual Builder here and save these modules, and we can reuse them. Once the builder's loaded, let's go down to the section that we want, which is this one right here. I'm going to hit this little arrow that says Save Section to Library. I'll call it Timer. Timer Sale. Great. Now let's go down to our next one that I wanted to use. And you can do this with any module and any row and any section. Save this one and I'll call it Never Miss. Save the library. Now we can exit our visual builder and go back to our theme builder page. And let's go back into our custom body. Hit on the little edit button there. Now let's add another section. I'm going to add from library. And the one we just saved was a global, so it's time of sale right there. And our other one, let's add it from library, was Never Miss. Now we can just move this one up to the top, or wherever it is you want to put yours. Not quite to the top, just under the heading there, I should think. That's great. And for this section, let's just finish off with a couple of dividers. So I'm going into the section settings, I'm going to design, I'm going to go to dividers, top one. Go ahead and use this one again. And I think I'll put in my purple color for that one again. Roll down a little bit. I'm going to have it 50% of the page, 50%, so it stretches half of the page. And I want to make it a little more opaque, make sure we can read everything through it okay. So I just want a hint of it there. And let's go do the bottom one, something simple or something similar. And we'll do the opposite. And let's have this one blue. Let's go down so we can see it. Actually, we got that purple on top, so we may as well just make it the purple color. And again, I'll make this one 50% tall. And we'll take that opacity down a bit. Just make sure we can see everything through it. There we go, something like that. I think we're done. Let's now save our changes. And X out. Make sure all our changes are saved here. Great. Now here was what we had, which is a Dell Business laptop, which was fine. Let's refresh and we should now have our own version. So here we have it. Here's our product breadcrumbs, our title, our date. Here's our countdown timer that we put in there. There's the actual product itself. You can add it to the cart. Let's go ahead and add one to the cart. There's the description, related products, and our little never miss a sale. What I'd like to do, when we added that to the cart, we did actually add it to the cart. I'd like to have a notification that says that underneath here. So let's edit that quickly. Go back into here. And also, I don't want that purple, that color there. That wasn't shown off very well. So let's go to fields. Fields text color. I want that to purple. What if I change that to white? Yeah, I prefer that white. And I prefer that white up there as well. It's fine. Then below here, we want to add a new module. And it'll be a Woo Cart Notice. But I want to pull it up just above the description. This product's fine. Blue background, let's have a look. Let's make that our purple. And we'll give it a little bit of box shadow just to show him off a little bit. And I guess we'll make that button blue with white writing. Text color can be white. Background color be blue. There we go. And don't want the icon. And we'll just give it a bit of box shadow. Fantastic. Save that. Save our changes. X out. Make sure all our changes are saved there. And let's go check out a different product this time. There's our counter, there's everything here. We can choose our different hard drive sizes. You can add it to cart, go ahead and add to cart. There's our little notification that it's been added to the cart. There's our description and our related products and our sign up form. So fantastic, that's working for me. So next thing we're going to want to do is customize our actual cart pages and checkout pages. This is what we've got. We can put our own little spin on this also. So there you have it. That's how to customize your product pages. I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.